Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm going to walk you through the Tate's current campaign, identify gaps, and present a new initiative along with a measurement summary to show how the Tate can best succeed. Now, their online presence began in 1998 with an initial website focused on photos and captions highlighting their collections, calendar details, directions, and parking assistance. This later grew to include more detailed content, including a database of their complete collection of artwork. It wasn't until the mid-2000s that they decided to make efforts to keep up with the many technologies that were emerging. It became their goal to include elements that allowed consumers to interact as well as provide content for their site through comments, discussion threads, online communities, and crowdsourced activities. Over time and through the employment of interactive methodologies in developing content, the Tate has accumulated significant digital assets and elements that make up their current campaign. This includes the ability to customize how users experience art collections, more than 600 hours of archived webcast, events, blogs, podcasts, digital events, and exhibitions to encourage user activity that directly converts into content creation, the performance room, which live streams performances and posts to YouTube, the Gallery of the Lost Art, which provides a virtual representation of the artworks, Net Art, where artists can create digital art for the Tate's virtual galleries, various apps, which includes photography, virtual tours, and Magic Tate Ball, research publications, Wonderland, which features games, educational videos, forums, and blogs, Tate Kids, which allows youth to explore and share artwork, 8 Facebook pages, 16 Twitter feeds, 2 YouTube channels, 1 Google Plus account, 1 Pinterest board, Flickr, and Instagram, and Tate Fund to encourage donations. A gap that exists in the art world is the disconnect with minorities and younger people. Furthermore, while the Tate is making many efforts to allow their market to enjoy everything they offer online, they still need to generate higher ticket sales for visits to the galleries and for special events. The traditional market for the industry was primarily white, middle and upper class, highly educated older audiences. However, the Tate has been successful in proving that younger people, as well as minorities, do indeed express interest when properly targeted. While people under age 25 only make up about a quarter of the visitors, the fastest growing membership group last year was the young patrons. The new proposed initiative will consist of converting more of the Tate's online traffic into ticket sales for a visit to the physical galleries to increase the current ratio of young patrons and minorities from 25%. Secondary focus will be on increasing sales of group tickets to schools for class trips. To encourage targeted demographics to visit the gallery, the Tate will start by creating a new page dedicated to current contests, group discounts for classes and clubs, and a fun and interactive review page. This new page will need to be closely monitored by a dedicated team and will include the integration of each project into current social media outlets. Group trips can be planned and booked online. Schools that have received recent funding for art programs will be targeted to increase the success chances. A content revision campaign across Tate Kids, Tate Collective, and the Unilever series will also take place. This will involve adding a strong call to action to engage in activities that ultimately lead to a visit to the new page through the menu structure, as well as the development of internal links for ease and navigation across the 4 sites. The Tate will create monthly contests that result in the winner and one adult getting an all-expenses paid trip to visit the gallery. This provides dual benefits. Now, considering that 80% of consumers are likely to avoid a product or service after reading a bad review, and that customers who have a negative experience are 2 to 3 times more likely to write a bad review, good reviews are critical. Now, contest winners are likely to have positive feedback and will be strongly encouraged to write a review on the dedicated subpage. The Tate will also benefit in the additional sales of friends and family of winners who want to tag along for the experience. To measure the effectiveness of the campaign, the Tate will analyze content remodeling efforts by comparing traffic from new internal links to overall traffic to the new page. They can also measure contest participation and group trip bookings to ensure they increase over time. Any negative trends will be addressed by reevaluating SEO and social media strategies. Furthermore, the Tate can monitor social media posts and compare the popular with the not so popular. This will offer guidance when it comes to future content creation and contest development. To make data more easily accessible across the Tate network, Google Analytics Premium version will supply comparison tools and real-time reporting. They will use Kissmetrics to track conversions and watch how each channel is doing. Predictive modeling will be done using RapidMiner, where the team can also use a quality graphics interface. Finally, for key data and displays to increase return on investment, the team will use Marketo. Online marketing yields incredible data, so the Tate must ensure they measure everything possible, not only because it's another best practice, but also because it helps shape a successful future. In order to effectively measure ROI in the new digital landscape, the Tate will also keep track of media exposure generated, social media, brand awareness, ticket sales, lead generation, response to promos and ads, and response of internal constituents. By implementing these strategies, the Tate will increase their chances of expanding the current demographic into one that's more diverse, while also encouraging this group to visit the gallery.